consider the expression terrible with. What do we mean by terrible with? This is often used to denote a bad act, something you've tried and made several attempts to abstain from, but you still see yourself doing it. That's a bad act. So if you want to express yourself, you say, I'm terrible with. I'm terrible with names. I often forget names, even names of my students. I'm terrible with people. I find it hard to remember someone I've met before. I'm terrible with location. I often miss my way. I'm terrible with. I'm terrible with. You can name them. Many other acts. So when you want to express yourself in such situation, the appropriate expression to employ is terrible with. A typical example is somebody you've met before walking up to you, calling you by your name, yet you can't remember the name of that person. So it is your place to say, please, I'm terrible with names. Would you please remind me of your name? So it's often used in an embarrassing situation, but you have to note the expression terrible with that it is often used to express a bad act. It is bad to introduce yourself to somebody and then subsequently you can't recall the name of that person or other details you were told. That's why we call it bad act. I want to believe you've learned something from this video. I remain your very own teacher Dixon.